Orange, red, brown. How much better is this than yesterday so far?
How much what?
Better is this?
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. Because it's like nice trails. We're not really going up the side of a mountain today, are we?
No. And we've not had to push yet.
No.
I'm riding my bike.
We're actually riding, pedalling instead of hikey-bikey.
I like it.
So for a little bit of context, at this stage yesterday, we pushed through a field of yams and there was a big bog in it. Like we've been through puddles now, but not a flooded field. There's a big difference. And we're actually pedaling, which is nice. This is day 2 of our bike packing trip through Cumbria with Lapierre, with Kev and with Maz. And we've got quite a way to go today. What is it, 70 kilometres-ish?
Yeah, just over.
Up to Hadrians Wall. So we're seeing all the sights, experiencing all the experiences.
I'm Kev, Mary,
I like
Chris,
cycling.
Opie's. We are bikepacking in Cumbria.
So this is Kev. Kev has much more experience of bikepacking than I do, and just general adventuring. I ride bikes, Kev adventures and films it and documents it. Skyrise Productions on Instagram. If you're into outdoors activities, that's the best way of describing it, isn't it?
I think so.
And beautiful pictures, actually. And then we have Maz as well. Biking Maz.
Far less experience than anyone ever at bikepacking.
No, that's not true. Well,
No, it is true.
Ever?
Actually, I've got one day now of bikepacking.
Yeah. So we had a big old hiker bike yesterday, and I don't know how to describe it other than it was a lot of walking. It was slow. It would have been quicker to have not had bikes, basically, but it was an experience, and we've all survived for day 2 of the Lapierre bikepacking trip. But we didn't bikepack. We stayed in quite a nice hotel. We're in Alston in Cumbria, and we're joined by Matt here, who's hard at work from Four Seasons Collective. Bruce, who's in charge of route planning. So if you have any criticisms for the route, which we all do, it's Bruce's fault. Also joined by Jack, who's taking the windscreen wipers off the van, and Jenna from Lapierre. Hi Jenna.
Ledge.
No, not considerable.
Stay, hang about positive people, carry it.
This is how you navigate a style. Here you go, Maz.
Can we film you?
Yeah.
Did you film me doing it really awkwardly?
Yep. We've got a comparison.
Yeah. I was too busy chatting.
Right, let's try and get me now, see if I can do it. Make sure you get that clean and press.
This has been a real feature of our trip, basically, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Up and over.
Clean and
Different,
press.
everyone's got different techniques. Yes. Clean and snap. Whoa. Easy does it.
Yeah.
Go on,
Yes. No. It's actually really heavy with one hand. But Maz has got the most in her bag. Look at this. Mine's got a jacket in it. I'm not sure what Kev's got. What have you got, Kev?
Fully hat basically, so it's not very heavy.
I've-
Backpack's heavy though.
Tried to make it as light as possible because it ruins the handling of a bike having stuff on the bars. The best place is to have it in the frame, I reckon. But Maz's frame is tiny.
Don't fit on.
I've just got a bottle coat as well.
So yeah, bike packing tip number 1. Backpack, frame bag, and then bars. There is no slipperier surface on earth. Maz is an ice skater and she says it's the slipperiest surface she's ever seen. That's so treacherous. This is an interesting area, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're seeing all the sights today. There's some great place names on this ride. Today's a good day. Tailwind.
Today's a good day.
Steam train's on the way. I don't know how far we have to go. Does anyone know? I have the route. Let's find out. Let's find out. 64k to go. Here are 3 sort of grown adults getting really excited about a train. We thought we were going to have to race the train to get here, but it turns out we didn't need to race. The train is called the Green Dragon. We're not lost, we're just having an adventure.
Yeah.
Just doing some sketchy.
We just know we're not meant to be here. We've gone through some farmer's field, over his fence. Now we need to avoid the railway men as we try and re-find our route. Cheers, Bruce. We've been bruised. We've been
again.
thoroughly Bruce Daltoned.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. First proper Bruce of the day.
This is like the epitome of autumn. Orange, red, brown. We've just come down the worst, slipperiest steps, haven't we? I was saying a minute ago, the only thing I miss is a dropper post on the bike, just to get your weight nice and low and a little bit further back. But actually, the real reason I miss it is for getting on and off. I really...
Doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Normally you wouldn't notice it, but because of the amount of gates that we've had on this trip.
My hips are getting a workout. It's the old...
Look at the viaduct, it's huge. Get my head out of the way. I think the beauty of this couple of days is it's so different to the cycling experience that I know. Like, we've gone properly through the land that time forgot. Just so unspoilt. Like, once upon a time, this is obviously brand new. Now look at it. We've been rating gates today because we've had a lot of experience with styles and gates. It's 10 out of 10 if there's no gate, but there is a gateway. That was a beautiful viaduct, isn't it? I love a bit of old engineering. Just, it's fascinating that it's here but no longer used. Does he fetch that one, does he?
No!
Pub lunch, done.
Quite big.
It's a shame we've had lunch because look at the steaks on that. It's a big, beautiful beast. Here we are, Hadrians Wall. It's one of those places that when you learn about it at school, you think, ah, it exists, might never see it. Kev's off, Maz is off. It's pretty spectacular though. It's so much more than just a wall. It's well worth seeing, as are the field of cows. There's a little fort, a little Roman fort complex there. And then there's a proper stone wall. It is impressive. And it stood the test of time.
Behold! Hadrian's Wall!
Behold.
Tell you what,
Off we step into Caledonia. You wouldn't get over there if you were... We have an absolutely howling tailwind, just woo. We did have a little bit of headwind, but it's worth it now. Oh, yeah, that's a submerged foot. Right, whilst we're waiting to film the final bit, say goodbye to Matt, Jack and Bruce. Thank Bruce for a tremendous route.
I'm here all weekend.
Oh, trying to work out how long it's going to take to get home. Watch one more train go by. We've also just assessed that there could well be more sheep in this county than there are in the entire UK. He wasn't messing around, was he? Talk about close passes. Stand on a platform and watch a train go by you. How good is that?
it's amazing.
That's just the best thing, isn't it?
Yeah, spotless.
Look at that. It's like, have you ever been for a ride?
We've made it.
You made it.
That's it.
Completed it, mate.
2
Bike,
days of
what are we
bike.
going to call it? Bikepacking in Cumbria?
Sounds about right. That's what it says on the tin.
We had packs, we had bikes. What else did we do? We stayed in the hotel. Cool.
Stayed in a Gertlash hotel.
Now all we all need to do is go home. It's 400 and something miles to where I live, so I might not make it today. How far is it for you guys?
I don't even
Oh,
know.
I don't know. planes, trains and automobiles